Cherry on top isn't positive reinforcement, so how do you tell the difference? You might have seen riders in the arena stopping now and then and giving their horses a treat, or maybe someone working in Liberty with their horse and after a couple of successful tricks giving their horse a carrot. But this doesn't automatically mean it's positive reinforcement. In many cases, the behavior wasn't reinforced by food. It was previously reinforced by releasing the pressure, which now seems like an aid. Like you apply a pressure and the horse does something, or you apply an aid and the horse does something. In this case, cherry on top, the food was just added afterwards. The key difference in positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement is why the horse does the behavior. In positive reinforcement, the horse does a behavior to gain something appetitive, for example, food, something they want and find enjoyable. In negative reinforcement, the horse acts to avoid or release some kind of pressure. These are fundamentally different learning processes. Let's take a simple example, trying to teach a young horse to lead. With negative reinforcement and cherry on top, you will apply a slight pressure on the lead rope. Then the horse makes a few steps forward and you release the pressure. Then you can additionally give the horse a treat. In this case, it follows like this. You apply pressure, the horse does the behavior, then you release the pressure and give maybe the treat. If you remove the treat, the horse will still do the behavior because it was previously reinforced by releasing the pressure, not by the food itself. With positive reinforcement, you don't rely on pressure to make some behaviors happen. Instead, you guide the horse towards a behavior, for example, using targets. The horse follows the target, which means steps forward, you mark the behavior and reward. So it goes like this. You cue, the behavior happens, you click and you reward. If you remove the treat, the horse doesn't perform the behavior. Before all this is happening, you obviously have to build up the cue. The cue doesn't just naturally happen that the horse would follow the target. So you have to train them either with free shaping or targeting, but not with pressure. There is always a reward as reinforcer, not some kind of pressure that you would train the horse to follow the target by pulling on the lead rope or something like that. No, it doesn't happen like this, but that's a very different topic. So cherry on top and positive reinforcement aren't the same thing. In more advanced trainings, the difference can be harder to see because the cues can look similar in positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. But the question is, how did the horse learn the behavior? And if you remove the treat, will the horse still perform the behavior long term?